I think that's one of the things that actually causes a lot of stress, is that our minds are moving so fast, but the truth is we have the ability to still our mind. So when you're having a conversation, let yourself have the conversation with that person, not thinking about what I got to do tomorrow or what I didn't do yesterday. But I actually turn off my phone and really have a conversation with this person. You will not only utilize, you'll feel greater about yourself, but that relationship will get greater. You know, it's interesting, all the things that might frustrate us. And, you know, I'm going to suggest that when you get all frustrated about something, take a time out on yourself and go, okay, wait a second. I need to come back to this conversation right now. I need to go do something. And go ground yourself. Because sometimes we start to attack things. And the attack just creates monumental results that I'm going to suggest we don't really want to have. So it seems like such a simple thing to do, you know, oh my gosh, I just got to still my mind, but I do think it's a simple thing. Is that some of the practices that we can do, and you know, I was talking to a friend of mine, and I was thinking, oh my gosh, when I start thinking about all the tools I have, my gosh, if I actually did all these tools every single day, I would never get anything done. You got to pick the biggest ones. You know, something I learned at Principia that it has just stuck with me is, like, you know, the 5-second rule. Like I don't give myself time to not do it. I've got to do it. And so let's start just with the relaxation cycle. So what if I get out of bed and I actually sit in a comfortable chair and I do the relaxation cycle of just calming myself? Or at night, when I go to sleep at night, that I actually, okay, here's how the day went, and now I'm going to take that picture away, and I'm going to start to visualize how I want my day tomorrow. And quite possibly in that picture, it might be something with my relationship. It might be a certain situation at work. Think that sometimes when we take on too many things, like I got to get this done in my relationship, I got to get this done in my workplace. I get it. We have our 4 sides of our square. However, when we start to set too many goals on each side of that square, I'm going to say we get too overwhelmed. It's like start with one side and start practicing, then another side, start practicing. Or, quite possibly, every single day take one thing off of each side of the square. You will feel greater about who you are. Because one of the things that when we start to raise our internal belief about ourselves, we could refer that to as our confidence, our self-esteem. So what are the little things that you can start doing first thing tomorrow morning that will support you in raising your belief about you? Start doing those practices. And if that practice is to start with doing the relaxation cycle, if that practice is to start with screen of the mind, if that practice is I'm going to the gym for 30 minutes, I'm going on the treadmill for 30 minutes, or whatever that practice is, what I know for myself is that when I actually do what I say I'm going to do, to me, keeping the promises to myself, my self-esteem goes up and I'm more productive in my life.